Hello and welcome to a very special episode. My name is Arun Pandala and I'm very happy to welcome you along with Dr. Anjali Kumar to a program with Maitri and SivanandaYoga Centre, Gurgaon. Today, we're going to look at Surya Namaskar, sun salutation, as a form of exercise. This is one of the oldest forms of aerobic and cardiovascular exercise. It's also one of the oldest forms of physical fitness training, and it combines many different things all put together. And in a very small space and a limited amount of time, we can get a wonderful workout, and also many different levels of fitness can be built into this. So let's have a look. So let's have a look at the demonstration of Surya Namaskar. I'm going to request Anjali to do this for us. Anjali, bring your legs together, stretch your arms behind your head, give yourself a nice long stretch and release the arms, turning to one side. Come and stand up. So Surya Namaskar is a set of 12 postures all strung together in what is called a vinyasa, a logical sequence. And let us see how it is done. First, I'm going to take you through this slowly. Anjali is going to hold the postures one at a time so that we can see how the postures are done correctly. So you stand at ease, but you keep your feet together. This is how we begin. Now, taking a deep breath in, as you breathe out, put your palms together. Since it's a slow round, we continue to breathe in each of the postures. If you would like to follow along, you're welcome to do that. And if you just want to watch, that is also perfectly all right. Position number 1, you bring your palms together, keep your shoulders and arms relaxed. You can see that the body is evenly balanced on both feet. Position number 2, you lift your arms up, you stretch the arms, you keep your palms facing each other, you bend only as much as your own flexibility allows you, and you continue to breathe deeply in the posture. Never hold the breath unless there is a specific instruction to do so. Now from here, you reach forward, make a table with your back, and then eventually bend down. If you're not as flexible as Anjali, you're like many of us, like me, you can bend your knees. But what's important is to keep your hands on the floor, and you want to keep your fingers and toes in one line. This gives the basis of the other postures to follow. This is position number 3. From here, you stretch your right leg all the way back, keep your right knee on the floor, you point your toes back and you look up. You just want to know that the front knee is directly over your front ankle. The knee is not ahead of your ankle, nor is it back. Next position, you take the left leg back, get the body into a push-up position. The back of your head, the buttocks and the heels are in one line. Next, drop the knees down, chest down, forehead. 8 parts of the body are touching the floor. The 2 hands, the 2 knees, the 2 toes, the chest and the forehead. This is called Ashtanga Namaskar. From here, you slide forward, bring the hips down, head, shoulders and chest up. You keep your legs together, you keep your heels together. The elbows are tucked into the body, the shoulders are relaxed. Next, tuck the toes in, lift your hips up, heels to the floor. This is called inverted V. It's also called the downward facing dog sometimes, or Adhomukha Svanasana. From here, you bring your right foot forward between the 2 hands. Keep the left knee on the floor, toes pointing out at the back. You look up. And then the left leg forward. Stay down, keep your forehead close to the knees. Your hands and feet are once again in one line. From here, you reach forward, lengthen your back, lift your arms up, keeping the palms facing each other. You arch back. And then release your arms, drop your arms down and you relax. We are still on a slow round so that you can understand how to practice Surya Namaskar correctly. and also what are the mistakes that you can possibly end up doing. In this next half a round, let us have a look at what could be incorrect as well. So position number 1, palms together. Now usually you want to keep your elbows close to the body, but sometimes when we are starting out, your elbows might be up in the air, your shoulder might be crunched. You want to kind of keep the elbows down, the shoulders relaxed, and the body evenly balanced on both legs. And then when you lift your arms up, sometimes what can happen is that your palms are facing forward, so you might want to bend your wrists. This way the back is not stretching, in fact the back is going to get crunched. The ideal way would be to keep the palms facing each other so that the wrist is locked and you can lift your arms up. Sometimes the mistake also is that you bend your elbows, and that way you're not lifting the back up. And sometimes people widen their arms as well. You want to keep the arms close to the ears and you want to lift the arms as high as possible. From here you want to reach forward. You don't bend down from here and reach your legs. For example, many people will bend down from here. Now that's not what we want to do. From the stretched position of position number 2, you still want to keep that stretch by reaching all the way forward. Make a table with your back before bending down all the way. And then if your legs are supple, you might be able to bring the hands down on the floor like Anjali is doing. But if your legs are not flexible enough, you want to bend your knees. And then just check the position of your hands. Your fingers and toes must be in one line. The hands should not be ahead of your toes, and the hands should not be behind your feet. They should be in line with your toes. From here, you stretch the left leg back, the left knee on the ground, the toes pointing out at the back. Sometimes what happens is that you don't stretch the left leg all the way back, you only stretch it halfway. So you're in a crouching position. You're really not stretching your back, and this is not good enough for the body to get the stretch that it needs. So you want to kind of stretch your left leg all the way back. Now you want to look at the right knee. This should be directly over your right ankle. It should not be ahead of the ankle. The knee will start getting hurt. And at the same time, the knee should not be behind the ankle either. It should be directly over the ankle. At the same time, the toes should be pointing out at the back. It should not be tucked in. The toes are pointing out. From here, you take the right leg also back. Get the body into a straight line. The back of your head, the buttocks, and the heels are in one line. Sometimes the back curves. Sometimes you're looking up. Sometimes you tuck your chin into the chest, and sometimes there is a mountain with the back as well. You want to be sure that the back is in straight line. The shoulders are directly above your wrists. This is the push-up position. From here, you drop your knees on the floor, lock your hips, bring the chest down between the two hands, and then bring the forehead down. 8 parts of the body are touching the floor. 2 toes, 2 knees, 2 hands, the chest, and the forehead. Now from here, you slide forward, bring the hips down, bring the head, shoulders, and chest up. You point your toes out at the back. The toes are not tucked in. The toes are pointing out. At the same time, the legs are not apart. The legs are together, the heels are together. The elbows are not moving out of the body, they're tucked into the body. And you're not coming up very high. You're not getting your tummy off the floor and your hips off the floor. This is not okay. You want to keep your pelvic bones on the floor. You want to maybe keep your abdomen also on the floor. You want to just lift your head, shoulders, and chest up. From here, you tuck your toes in and lift your hips up into the inverted V. You don't walk your legs forward. Okay, so this is the inverted V position. It's a wonderful stretch for the back of the thighs, the hamstring muscles. You want to keep your knees locked. And you want to check that the head is in line with the upper arms. So the chin is not looking forward and the chin is not looking towards the chest. You're not bending your chin towards the chest. The neck is not bending. The ears and the arms are in one line. From here, you bring the left foot forward between the two hands. Now what can go wrong is maybe you can't bring the leg forward as much as Anjali has just done. Maybe you're just beginning. So you want to kind of pull the foot forward using your hand on the ankle. The back knee is on the floor. and then the right leg also forward. You will find that the fingers and toes are back in one line as we started initially. From here, don't curl up. First, lock your knees and straighten your legs. And from here, you reach your arms forward. Lengthen your back, make a table, and then you lift up. Keeping the palms still facing each other, you arch back. And then you slowly release the arms down and you relax. A slow round on the right side, a slow round on the left side. Now, having seen the Surya Namaskar slow round, let's have a look at Surya Namaskar, the way it is practiced with the breathing and synchronizing the breath and the movement, the way we have to practice it on a daily basis. So take a deep breath, inhale, and as you exhale, put your palms together, position 1. 2, inhale, lift your arms up, stretch, look up and arch back. 3, exhale, reach forward and bend down, hands by the side of your feet, fingers and toes in one line. 4, inhale, stretch your right leg back, right knee on the ground, toes pointing out at the back, look up. Hold the breath, left leg back, push-up position, body in a straight line. 6, exhale, knees down, chest down, forehead down. 7, inhale, sliding forward, hips down, head, shoulders and chest up. 8, exhale, hips up, heels to the mat, inverted V. 9, inhale, the right foot forward between the two hands, left knee on the ground, look up. Exhale, the left leg forward, forehead close to the knees. 11, inhale, stretch forward, lift up and arch back. And 12, exhale, arms down, relax. That's half a round on the right side. Now the left side, deep breath, inhale and exhale, palms together, position 1. 2, inhale, arms up and arch back. 3, exhale, reach forward and down. 4, inhale, the left leg back, knee on the ground, toes out, look up. 5, hold the breath, push-up position. 6, exhale, knees, chest, forehead down. 7, inhale, sliding forward, head, shoulders and chest up. 8, exhale, hips up, inverted V. 9, inhale, the left foot forward between the two hands, look up. 10, exhale, the right leg forward. 11, inhale, stretch forward, lift up and arch back. And 12, exhale, arms down, relax. That's wonderful. One full round of Surya Namaskar synchronized with the breathing. You come down and lie down, relax in Shavasana. And then you come and lie down and relax in Shavasana for a while. Allow the body to take rest. Let the heartbeat become normal. Let the breath return to normal as well. And this helps the body to recover from the exertion of the Surya Namaskar and helps the body to absorb the enormous amount of energy that has been generated during the practice. So that's wonderful. I hope you have enjoyed the episode of Dr. Anjali Kumar practicing Surya Namaskar with me, with specific instructions on how to practice the Surya Namaskar and also what could be the postures that you could do wrong. And I'm very happy to have you join us on this episode, leading to the program that is about to be launched on 20th of August, the Yoga for PCOS program. I hope you will join us there. See you soon. Namaste.